Ladies and gentlemen, what is up and welcome today to the rank up and gameplay video for 5-star Hyperion in Marvel Contest of Champions. So we got this dude initially during the Blade Crystal opening, and then I think it was like a couple of crystal openings after that. We had one where we got Void and also Hyperion, and just up until then, like, we have not had the gold to rank this dude up until Summoner Appreciation Week. I was hoarding ISO, I sold a load of it, we're up to 3 million gold now, so we can finally rank this dude up and check him out as a 5-star. And I think one of the things that makes Hyperion very interesting as a 5-star is the signature ability is kind of set up a little bit differently. It's significantly more powerful right from the get-go and has a much higher ceiling of power as well. So just kind of show you exactly how this works and functions. So again, this is a 5-star Hyperion, only signature level 20. So we've got one clean dupe on this character, and you can see that Cosmic Potential, the signature ability, gives him, at this level, only level 20, 70% increased buff duration. Now, the 4-star and 3-star version, they have a maximum at dupe level 99 of 50%, and I think my 4-star Hyperion is like dupe level 79 or something. So just to clearly show you here, if we get the Cosmic, roster up, and then I think Hyperion is toward the bottom here. So if we go into his signature ability, yeah, you can see dupe level 79, and it's 48, just under 49% increased buff duration, and Hyperion is one of those characters, man, that benefits so much from increased buff duration, because his Fury ramp up, his power gain, and also the special free kind of Furies, which kind of link into the power gain as well. All of this stuff gains a significant benefit from increased buff duration. So yeah, the fact that the 5-star one starts off with 70% is just absolutely ridiculous there, and I think allows the 5-star one just to be even better, but also just to show you as well, because I was like, I saw that this morning, man. I was like, damn, this is absolutely ridiculous off the 5-star version of the character. I wonder what it's like at a fairly high signature level. So I looked up the jewel bot, I looked up what is it, Dream, is it Dream or Dreesome? I don't know what the name is from 4 Loki, who has Hyperion as his profile champion. I was like, okay, Cosmic Potential, what is it, 111. So if I put like 91 signature stones in, how much additional buff duration am I going to get? And it's only like another 3%, really. So 91 signature stones for 3% buff duration. So I assume this kind of scales up to a maximum of 75% on the 5-star, I would assume. But I like that Hyperion, just awakening this dude as a 5-star and get a few levels in him, you pretty much have a good like 95% of his maximum signature ability effectiveness. So yeah, I thought that was pretty dank, and a little bit of information that I wanted to share with you lot. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've done enough rambling on about the 5-star Hyperion. Let's go ahead and smash the rank up on this boy right now. And also, I love Hyperion. He's definitely one of my favorite characters visually, because he does very much look like human Shrek. So yeah, absolutely love that, man. Still got a little bit of a dodgy wrist on this side, but hey, it's just part of the character, aka knockoff Superman, aka human Shrek as well. And there we go. Is that a little bit overkill? Okay, if I get a 5k one in there, it's maybe a bit too much. So let's see if we have any slightly lesser Cosmic ISO, and also we do have the 10% boost on. If you're watching this video in the future, it's Summoner Appreciation Week at the moment, so there is it's something like a 10% boost to stats active at the moment, so the stats may seem a little bit higher than they actually would be outside of this period where we have a 10% boost to all of our stats. But there we go, that brings him up to rank 3 and level 45. He is unfortunately not making up to rank 4 just yet. I don't know, maybe at some point in the future, but those tier 2 alphas, man, they need to be saved for the moment. And yeah, in terms of stats, we have again, with the 10% boost active, just over 19,000 health, 1,450 attack. Just in terms of his base stats, his block proficiency is alright, his crit rating is alright, crit damage rating is alright, there's nothing too special in terms of his base. And then in terms of Hyperion's abilities, he's poison immune, you get Fury on the special attacks, Incinerate on the special one, but both of these have multi-hit. You've got the stun on the special 2, 60% chance, and also a pretty decent armor break there. You have the special free, which gives you cosmic charges, and yeah, if you have the power gain active, it's just going to allow you to extend the duration of these as well. So yeah, that works in a bit of an interesting way, and the charges from the special free give him a little bit more attack. But generally, I find when playing Hyperion, again, I'm not the most well-versed player, and I think there are a lot of different ways to play this character, you know, depending on the matchup. But one of my favorite ones, man, is just spamming the crap out of the heavy attack, especially if you are building a full team around Hyperion. If you go like Ronan and then triple Black Bolt, you can get 75% increased buff duration on top of his signature ability from all of the Black Bolts as well, and also a little bit more crit damage from Ronan. So yeah, this is still one of my favorite teams to play, man. I really, really like this, and this is if you want to see the effectiveness of Hyperion. Definitely a team to load up. So we're gonna fight Winter Soldier, have a little bit of a test here, and just see how you know, how much fun we can have ramping up these Furies here. And also with that increased buff duration as well, I can really feel it in terms of that power gain duration. And we got no Furies off that first heavy attack. Again, it's kind of a 4-point gamble there, so you've got a chance to get up to 4 Furies on every heavy, but we're going to get the special free as soon as possible. Also, being a 5-star champion, we have that little bonus mini-game that's exclusive to 5- and 6-star champions, so that makes it a little bit more fun on the special free, because, you know, you are throwing special frees on Hyperion, so that certainly does help. But then we should hopefully have a fairly long uptime on those kind of like radiation-looking charges. Okay, let's go for a double medium. Get that special too. Right, we got the stun there. I think we're gonna go into another special 2 here. And unfortunately we didn't get the stun, but let's throw off a heavy attack. Okay, we need some more heavies, man. Ramp up those Furies a little bit more. But the duration that they're extending is just absolutely fantastic, man. But we just need a little bit more luck. But Hyperion, I think, is one of those characters as well with the Fury buffs, man. There's a little bit of RNG in the mix for sure. Bit of randomness, but for a rank 3 5-star, man, this damage is so dank. Ugh, loving it. And I think that increased like buff duration really just helps to consistently chain on kind of a lot of special 2s there. Keep on throwing the heavy attacks off. Alright, double medium. Special 2, got the stun there again. Not too shabby at all. We're just gonna again go for even more Furies. Oh, okay, we didn't quite get another special 2 there, so we'll just track down a special 3. Allows our cosmic charges to get refreshed though, so not too shabby. 120 hits so far, absolutely tearing through this Winter Soldier, mate. And also bear in mind, you know, that the heavy attack, man, it does have 4 components to it. Is it 4 or 5 actually? It might be 5. I might be incorrect on that. Let's go. Okay, I think is it 5 maybe? Yeah, it is 5 on the heavy. But yeah, each one of those, another hit counter. Oh no. Right, I couldn't get the special 2 off fast enough there. Oh no! I cocked it up, boys. I cocked it up royally. But yeah, also, I guess we do have the 10% damage increase as well. But, you know, I don't think you can really say that this damage isn't pretty dank, man, from a 345 5-star. That's why Hyperion, man, he's had a very, very secure spot in the God tier for an awfully long time as well. Alright, let's throw off a little bit of heavy incinerate there. And there we go, Winter Soldier is going down, boys. And yeah, that was definitely, we completely cocked out the rotation toward the end. But even that, man, with a sloppy rotation, 169 hits, it's pretty good, boys. It's pretty good. And also not the best RNG when it came to the start in terms of the Fury procs. So there's definitely Just some crazy, crazy stuff that can happen with Hyperion. He's a true banger of a character. However, for a little bit of alternative fun, what we're going to do is jump into Act 5 and try and showcase some Hyperion gameplay and just kind of take some paths in here and just have a little bit of fun and see, you know, how this character is handling in some content like Act 5, because, you know, he's pretty easy to play and definitely very, very clearly visible on those big kind of long ramp-up fights. But on the average fight, how good is Hyperion? This is a question that people might have, people such as yourself. So yeah, let's see. I think we're just gonna throw a special 2, right? Maybe the way to go for it. I don't really think we need to worry about standard combo for Hyperion, just because the power gain, especially on this 5-star version, is so incredibly extensive. Pop that in. Unfortunately, no stun. Okay, I think if we just 5 combo, there we go, 33 hits, not too shabby at all. I think for, what is it, general questing like this, maybe you don't really need the Black Bolt synergy. Don't think it's, well, I don't know, it's got its benefits, man. It's got its benefits for that increased Fury duration, and maybe we can get some dank special 2 finishes. But I think really heavy attack spam is kind of the foundation of a lot of Hyperion stuff, and with heavy attack countering being like a big thing now against characters like Infinity War Iron Man and Medusa, it's a good time. Come on, dank crit. Whoa. Absolutely butchered, mate. Absolutely butchered. You just feel like, I don't know, man, you can just punch for anything. Hyperion's just such a truck, mate. He's such a truck. Absolutely decimating Quake there. And now we got Daredevil, 71,000 health on this lad. Hopefully we can get some dank crits. Because I think, especially with this team synergy, that is the thing that is maybe lacking, you know, because he's got fairly low crit rate, fairly low crit damage. But, you know, certainly does make up for it in terms of his Furies. There we go. Straight in the bin, mate. 26 hits. That chapter was way too easy, man. We're just tearing through everything. So we're going to up the challenge a little bit. Let's go into the MODOK chapter and try and take down this regeneration path, which I know has a few hiccups on the way, but might be a good little challenge for our Hyperion here. I know we have an Ultron up first. I think he's just stun immune, or we also have a full energy refill we can grab there, which is a pretty great time, because I think that goes straight into our inventory. So this is a stun immune Ultron. Yeah, okay, this dude might be a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with, because we can't use the heavy attacks, but we can use heavy attacks on some of the later fights. So we just really need to get this lad down. I think we'll get to the special 3. Okay, we'll fire that off. Perfect bonus. Slam this Ultron down. And also one of the interesting things about Hyperion, because with a power gain, it helps you out by also allowing you to more consistently, like, manage easy to bait special 1 champions on stuff like these unstunnable nodes, providing they don't cuck you over and evade. Oh man, I'm not good at fighting evade champions while I'm talking all sorts of rubbish. But yeah, with this power gain now, we can slam down another special 3, and I missed the bonus there. Get him to another special 1, and then hopefully have a bit of a better finish on this fight. But really, you know, we're just trying to tactfully drop a little bit below 50% in order to get that dank additional damage. Okay, Incinerate. Let's go. I know he heals a little bit when you're applying it, but then the Incinerate damage, I think, greatly outweighs it. Let's go! Straight in the bin, mate. Right, that wasn't too shabby at all. That was quite a few hits there, 86. But again, unstunnable, and also we're firing off the special one, which does have a lot of hit components on it. I think it's, in some ways, a little bit hard to judge Hyperion especially, just based off hits as well. You know, you've just got to have a look at the speed of the fights, and I think that's one of the main things to look at with a lot of characters. There we go, now we can absolutely decimate this superior Iron Man. This one has like 200% regeneration, so I want to see if I can just punch through like his really stacked arc overload. Right, I think we got him stunned as well, like literally just as we hit the special 3. So I think we should be able to go like straight in again. There we go. Sick one. Oh, 4 stacks of Incinerate, mate. This lad's melting. Come on. 6 special 2. There we go. 17k. Oh, beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. And also, Hyperion also can act as a counter to, what is it? Champions like Green Goblin, or I believe Sabretooth as well. Champions that will heal from like direct damage taken via their abilities. So Green Goblin, I think whenever he has more orange charges than green, heals like 60%, but also when he has regeneration, that's a net health gain. However, Hyperion, in scenarios like this, you just want to essentially like spam the special one, just incinerate the crap out of them, because then a lot of their damage is going to be delivered via the Incinerate and not via your direct damage. So you can see Green Goblin's healing from the what is it? The direct damage taken, and also the synergy with Despair is nice here as well. But just fire off special 1 spam, essentially speaking. Oh no! Come on, mate. Okay, we're still alive. Still alive. That was a shoddy play by myself there. And there we go, just laser beam down, man, the power gain. Oh, I'm loving this 5-star Hyperion, man. Like, I really like the 4-star version, but I really feel like I can feel the increased buff duration on the 5-star one. Because, like, what is it, 48% up to 70%, especially with the 4 Black Bolt synergy, man, is so dank. It is so damn good. And let's go for maybe, you know what, are we going to try and get this MODOK down? We might do. I don't really know about Hyperion versus MODOK, actually, but I know of a few health potions burning a hole in my inventory here. So you know what? We're going to get through some of these matches. We are going to try and give MODOK a go. And yeah, hopefully we don't get wrecked too much. Okay, special 2. Fire this on Deadpool. Okay, now if we bait that, retaliate with a special 2 of our own. Oh, even with all non-crits there, man, still ended up in the bin. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, all you need is a 5-star Hyperion and a dream, ladies and gentlemen. And you can do the impossible. Okay, we got 3 more fights before the MODOK final boss. So we got Wolverine, X-23, we got Classic Wolverine, and then we have Hulk. So yeah, let's just try and play well against these. And also, I think one of the more skill-based elements of Hyperion, especially when you get to high-tier matchups, is just finding intervals, kind of like Archangel, and maybe champions like Hela as well, where you can just get the heavy attack in as much as possible. Just ramp up that fury, because that's the thing that does make this dude hit like an absolute titan. But yeah, I think on your average questing match, I'm not too sure if it's necessarily worth the build-up to the special 3 and using it, just because the special 3 does take a little bit of time. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but I'm very interested. Once again, you know, if you are a very die-hard Hyperion player, if you play this dude in Alliance War, any pro tips, man? I don't claim to know absolutely everything about Hyperion, and I think, you know, via all of the experiences in Marvel Contest of Champions, there is always a little bit for me to learn. So yeah, if you do have any pro tips, tricks, anything you think I'm missing about the character, please do leave them in the comments section below. But also, Hyperion, I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but Hyperion does have a regeneration, but it's at the cost of his, power gain or cosmic charge buffs for 45 seconds, and the regeneration really isn't that impressive, and I think it takes away from the tempo on a lot of fights, so you just never really see it used, to be honest, just because you've got to dash back and hold block, and again it sacrifices the power gain, and the power gain is just a really, really significant amount of Hyperion's damage output. There we go, Wolverine absolutely mullered, son. And again, as a reminder, this is not a rank 4 character. We do not have any crazy boosts on at the moment. So yeah, ridiculous, mate. Ridiculous. Okay, so we've just got this Hulk and then MODOK. Pop a couple of these small energy refills. Being a bit of a stingy lad today. But it's all good. Just trying to think of the tactic that I want to use for... Oh no, I actually think he's going to be really good for this MODOK, because MODOK is like heavy attacks, right? It's just use heavy attacks on this one. Just parry him, use as many heavy attacks as possible. Avoid that special 1. Unfortunately, we didn't get the special 2 in time. But it's alright. It's a good point to use the special 3 in the fight, like right early on. That'll just allow us to cut down Hulk, hopefully quite quickly. Right, we're going full balls. We're hoping for the stun here. If we don't get the stun, we're wrecked. Okay, perfect. And there you go. That's the fun bit about Hyperion as well. We had like a void kill in Uncollected a few months back. If you get the right RNG, because it's got 60% chance to stun, you can just keep on pumping out those special 2s, man. So yeah, it's a bit of a fun time, but it is a gamble. It's not a guaranteed stun, so sometimes it can potentially backfire a little bit. Let's use a few of these health potions as well, and there we go. We've got MODOK open now, so let's jump in with Hyperion. Again, this one has you can only remove his force field from unblockable or heavy attacks. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're fighting this MODOK. It's heavy attack spam, and on a champion that gets most of his damage from heavy attacks, hopefully this can be pretty damn good. Just want to get to the special 3, because again, this MODOK is a bit of a chunky lad here. He's got a lot of health. Where's my power gone? Oh, did he just reverse like my power gain when he used his special 1? Yeah, he did. Oh, what a bitch. Right. Oh, mate. Let's go. Man, we are butchering this MODOK. I'm loving this, boys. But yeah, even if MODOK's special 1 doesn't land, it's got a good bit of power gain reversal there. Whoa, mate, that is one of the cleanest kills I've ever seen on Act 5 MODOK. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were just a little bit hype after that, smash that like button, because that was a buttery smooth kill. Wow, I'm impressed. I am a little bit too proud of myself there, ladies and gentlemen, but that is it for the 5-star Hyperion rank up and gameplay video. Absolute god tier champion. Like, you can't even deny it. He's so good still. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you love Human Shrek, smash that like button. But aside from that, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.